Jolly, holly jolly Christmas in July. Hi, hi, hi. Hello, hello, hello. Let me share this so some people can find me. We're going to make Christmas cards that I designed in Cricut Design Space using Cricut Access Images. And I'm sharing it to Facebook right now. We are in the middle of Tropical Storm Elsa, which is, we're on the side where tornadoes can spin off and stuff. But aside from some rain and nice breeze, it's not really a big deal. Maybe for other people in other areas, but for us right here, it's not really a big deal. Okay, let me get this shared here. Come join me. Let me see if I can tag somebody. Beverly's probably working, but I'm going to tag her anyway. Okay. Let's post that to Facebook. And then say okay. And here we are. So welcome. Welcome to Linda Tillman Craft Along if you're new. And if you're not new, welcome back. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. If you will look underneath the video, you will see a little red button or a little gray button, and it'll say subscribe. If it is red, please click it so it can turn to gray. If it's gray, you're already subscribed, and I appreciate it. All right, so today I'm going to make some Christmas cards for Christmas in July. And I'm using things that I cut out with the Cricut, my Cricut Maker. So this is a little pot holder I cut out. This was supposed to be a pot holder also, but for some reason, all my little squares got all messed up. See, they cut out as little tiny squares, and I'm just not going to piece them together because there's no way I would get them right. So we're just going to have to use these little ones that I made. I love having the Cricut because I don't have to buy dies for things that I want to do, like other people have to if they don't have an electronic cutting machine, or they have to cut it by hand. And there's no way I would be able to cut things like this whisk so nice and neatly by hand. So let's get these out of the way. And then we have a bowl, because this is going to be baking themed, and it's inspired by Gail O'Neill here on YouTube. And we have some wooden spoons and a bowl and a whisk and some other things. And we may add other little elements. So we're not going to use these pieces because they're just not going to work. Let's get that out of the way. And I had this felt on my table because as I was taking everything out of the thing, let's keep it all organized. Keep all our pieces organized. So we have our whisks. This one here, it didn't turn out that great, so we won't use it either. Let's get the felt out of our way. I had the felt on my table so that as I was trying to get these off, you know how you lose little pieces? Well, the felt takes away that slickness of the glass. So let's put the felt to the side. And first things first, we need to get some cardstock out because we need to, you guys can't see me, that stuff on the side, but you guys know the pieces. So we have the bowl with the spoon in it, and we have just the bowl. And these are all print and cut. And then we have, we have little squares flying everywhere. And then we have the little girl and that. And then I have some little strips I cut off. And instead of matting separately, I just went ahead and printed them matted. And we're going to make a bigger card instead of an A2 card. And I have this one here to do something with. So we're going to start with this one. And then I think we're going to layer this one here. Maybe. I don't know. I had to cut her because the Cricut almost cut it wrong a little, so I had to fix it. Might have to cut her out. I don't know. We'll see. All right. So anyway, it's 'tis the season for baking. Let's start with this one. 'Tis the season for baking. I'm not sure. I don't remember how I laid it out in the. Oh, by golly, what a holly jolly Christmas this year. So we can have our whisk and our bowl. And then 2 little pot holders. Yay, nay. I don't know. What if we take just a handle and use it like, because my handle broke. So what if we just took this little piece here that broke off and we put these like that and then do that? I think that would be cute, right? We can pop dot that on. I think that'd be cute, don't you? Let's do that. So that's going to be our first one. But we're not going to leave it just plain Jane like that. And I'm just going to do the mats. I have to remember what the measurements are. No, we're going to make the actual card. Doing some mat. I'm going to get some more cardstock. So I am using Nina Classic Crest Smooth Solar White 80-pound cardstock. And I'm sorry that I hit the camera. Did not mean to do that. All right. And these, like I said, are bigger than the A2. I forget what the thing is, but the measurements are, I had it written. They are 7 by 5 1/4. Yeah, 7 by 5 1/4. So 7. I had the measurements written down, something like that. Somewhere, and I don't remember where. So we're going to cut the base here. And we're going to go 7. Five and a quarter and 5 1/4 would be 10 1/2. So then we're going to cut this at 10 1/2. It's an 11, 8 by 11. And then we're going to get our scoring tool out. We're going to save them little strips because you never know when we're going to want to use them. We need to do another one. So let's get another sheet. And let's go ahead and do our second base. So we're going to just weigh it. 10.5 by 7. And then we're going to score them at 5.25. Get our scoring board out, which I could have had this done on the Cricut, but I was like, you know what? I can just do that on this thing here. So I'm going to take this, use these scissors to get that out of there, because my fingers just aren't strong enough anymore to do stuff like that. So 10.5. So we're going to go 5.25. That'll be the halfway mark. Fold it over just like that. And then we'll do the next one. We got our 10.5. So we're going to come to our 5.25. Hold it. We're keeping it on the scoring board. That way our papers line up right here as they should. There we go. And then we'll get our scoreboard out of the way. Now I have some envelopes already that are for that size. That's another reason why I wanted to use it, because I have envelopes that fit it. So like this one here will be this type card, see? But we're going to snazz this up a little. It's a little plain Jane right now at the moment. We're going to fix that a little bit. First thing we're going to do is we're going to get our Cricut silver marker. Take out our silver marker here. That's not my metallic silver, though. I had a metallic silver. Where did it go? I have shiny silver. Oh, it was right here somewhere. Alright, and we're just gonna, maybe this is the shining. Anyway, so this is the silver. And we're just gonna kind of go over this because we want to give it a little bit of a, this is the metallic one. Just gonna go over this because we want to give it that shininess. Add a little bit of shine to her. Just doing small little circles so that way it'll all be, won't be as much of a line. I know that I have the light up so that I'll bring the images up. I don't know how to bring, well, I do know how to push the camera down. Let's see. Just go straight down. There we go. Can you see that now? Is that better? have to keep reminding myself to look to see if anybody has joined. And remember, if you're watching the replay, if you're not watching during the live, in the comments section underneath the video, leave me a comment. Say hi. Tell me if you liked it, you liked the video. And if you do like the video, please go ahead and hit that little like button. That way the algorithm will know that people like it and will share it. And if you feel like sharing it on your page, that would be awesome also. Doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything to share. And I would truly appreciate it. Call it your good deed for the day. Helping out. Helping a girl out. Just want to have this shining. So. You know, I have had these Cricut pens and stuff forever. And I always forget that I have them when I'm doing things. And so today I was like, you know what? I'm going to use just about all Cricut stuff. It's going to all be Cricut stuff, except for, of course, the paper. The paper is Nina cardstock, Solar White, 80 pound. The images are Cricut Access. No, I am not a paid affiliate. I am not an affiliate at all. As soon as I figure out why Share a Sale won't. I think I answered something wrong on the application. I think I misunderstood a question they asked. About ownership of my channel. I think I kind of messed myself up there. So anyway, let's see. Is that all done? Entire thing metallic-y looking now. Let's see. Looks more like a whisk, right? Well, it would if you covered the whole thing. Now you can use like pearl paper, and there's all kinds of stuff out there you can use to get like this shiny effect, but I thought, let me use my shiny pen. There we go. I think that works. Okay, let's put the lid back on. So then to make that a little more dimensional, we're going to glue another one to it. We're going to glue this one here. That was a misprint. That way it's a little bit thicker. And we're going to use the Barely Art glue. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I like my art glitter glue because it dries pretty quick. So we'll have to put the glue on here and just set it aside. It's a little bit too much glue, I think. Got the silver side down so I don't accidentally glue it. Let's line these up. That handle lined up. This tip of it lined up. These little pieces are so much fun. Not really. Push that back up in there. Get back over there. Come on. Line up. That's not going to work if it's not lined up under. Okay, this dried faster than I thought it was going to. Okay. I'm just going to set that aside and let that dry. We may have to touch it up with the silver marker again, but it's a little on the thicker now. Okay. Let's find our pop dots. And here's some. Don't come off the paper. Pick up the whole paper. Thank you. All right. So these aren't specifically pop dots, but they'll work. All right. Let's take our card and say we want this right about there. Boy, my fingers just don't like to do all this little stuff anymore. I used to be real good at all this. All right, we want it right about there. So we're going to take, and in the very center here of it, we're going to put this on there. That way we can still hang those on the other side. And then we'll put those sticky stuff on. Okay. So then just put that like that there. And then we're going to put this one like that. Just like that. And we're just going to go just like this. Put this on this side. And we're going to go, no, right, because we want that to look like it's hanging off of it. Cooperate with me. Thank you. Lay flat right there, just like that. So you're laying on it, not. There we go. I'm getting all this glued right all over my base here. All right, let's take this one. And just like that. And take another one of these little pieces I just cut. Right there. And we didn't round this corner here. We can do that. We can do that right now. And that's as round as we're getting today. I've got to figure out what I can put this camera on instead of the table, because every time I bump the table, every time I move my hands, my camera shakes. I'm so sorry, y'all. Okay. So let's pull these off. And Dee, if you're watching this, I can't text you when I'm filming. My camera is what I'm filming with. My phone is what I'm filming with, and I can't text when I'm filming. Righty. So we have that there like that. Now I want to take a little pop dot right here, and I should have done this before I put it on. I'm just going to slide this right here. That's going to make sure them little pieces stay there. I'm going to do the same thing right here with the other one. Make sure they stay there. Okay. Or we could have put a tiny whisk on that too. But that's okay. So now, let's do something with the bowl. Let's make the bowl a little nicer looking. How we're going to do that. A little more to it or something. Let's not mess with that. I don't know if this pen works or not, but we're going to try it. My white pens don't work anymore. Maybe if I let it sit like this for a while. I don't know if there's any ink in it or not. I don't know if it's dried out or what. Let's try this one. Oh, this one might work. All right. So I'm just going to just to give it a little. Okay, that's not doing anything. Let's just leave it alone. Leave it alone, and let's put it on there. What I'm thinking is to take. See, that other one already has a little handle in it. But if we take this, we can pop a little wood handle in there. Maybe not quite so big. I cut it the wrong way. Oh. So we're going to put a little bit of glue right here. I'm just going to stick that handle right there. And then I'm just going to glue it on down to the card. Pull your pin out. I should have cut those a little smaller. I don't like that that's sticking out of there, but. Hey. How long you been there? I'm making Christmas cards that I use Cricut Print and Cut. And then we're going to put a whisk on it, I think. We're just going to lay the whisk right there like that. You're at work. I need to look up more often. Oh, cool. I'm glad you did. I'm so glad you did. Because there's nobody else chatting. So, yeah, these are all images from Access Design Space, Cricut Design Space. And I am just playing around. And I'm going to pop this up so it has a little bit of a dimension. So put a little pop dot right there. And I'm going to cut another one right here. Working at home, got to go to the office. You got to go to the office in this weather? How's your weather? Is it cleared up now? Did you get much? We're still getting rained and wind a little, but not bad. It's not bad at all. Some areas are getting way. Told you I'd be here doing it. So then I'm just going to set this right there. Now, I had a green glitter pen, but of course, I don't know where that is. So I'm going to hope that this orange will act like red. Oh, this is red. So that's cool. So I'm going to come in here and I'm just going to color in this green with this glitter. I really didn't want to go outside the line on that, but I did. I did. I didn't really want to do it, but I did it. Let's just get it all. So this is a Cricut glitter pen. I don't even know if they sell these anymore. I know I got them in a mystery box long time ago. Long time ago. And every now and then I remember that I have them and I'm like, oh, let me use those little glitter pens. I love them. I don't know why I don't remember them more often. I think I got a little crazy with that right there on that one. Try to get this all the way to the end. And then, because I really want that to be brown, I'm going to get me, find it, mocha brown. Oh, are you? Cool. So I'm just going. I don't want the rolling pin to be green. The handle can be green, but I want this part to be brown. It looks black though. Doesn't really look brown. I should have had it just do an outline of it. Yes, they are still put in the mystery box. Just received one today. Had a 18-inch metal ruler. Oh, cool. I haven't gotten a mystery box in a couple years. All right, so let's take this red and let's just stitch around the card because I think that'll make it look cuter instead of so. No glue. Just, I think this will add just that little extra something, you know? My cat, I can hear him in the other room sharpening his claws on something. Boy, my border changed sides, but that's okay. Oh, nice. Do you use their pens a whole lot? Be nice if it had the infusible ink pens. Look, I'm getting all way off kilter here with where I'm at. My fingers are going to sleep, y'all. Also got the Peacock gel pens, 4 rolls of vinyl, 1 iron-on, and a Cutie, yes, I know. All right, y'all. My mom is hollering. What, Mom? I'm recording. I'm on live. Say hi to everybody.
Mommy's gonna send you a thing you're showing me.
Okay. Say hi since you came onto my live. No, they can't see you waving. You have to say hi out loud. She won't do it. She refuses. She said nope. Okay, so there's one card finished. No, it is not. It is not, because it is not on the base. We have to put it on the base. So we're going to slap some ink all over this. Make sure it's on the right thing. I'm just going to do it like this to line it. And it didn't line up correctly, but that's okay. I'm okay with a small little white edge on those two sides. That's the telltale it was homemade sign. So there's one card down. Let me know in the comments if you like the card, what you think about it. And then we will move on to a second card. We will move on to card 2. There's card 1. Oh, wait, no. We need to put Merry Christmas on the inside. And this Merry Christmas is a May stamp. And we're just going to so lines, we know that it's straight. So right about there. You tore up your room again. Here we go. There's one card down. 'Tis the season for baking. It's not the crispest, but I don't have my I don't know where my. Now, what did I do there? How did I do that? I don't know, but I did it. Anyway, there's one card down, guys. Let's go on to card 2. Card 2 is super, super simple. Cricut. Simple. We're going to take this little girl. We're going to take this base. We're going to save this for card 3. This one will be card 3. This one here says the same thing as the other one, but this one's a portrait and has a little girl on it. So we're going to trim her up a little. Or we could trim the card down a little, actually, maybe, because I had to trim a piece of it off because of, maybe we can just trim it even more. I think that's what we'll do. I think we'll trim her a little bit more. Oh, was it? All right, so we're going to take, I wanted to take more than that off. Come on, Linda. I guess I'm just scared I don't want to be too close to the that. Let's see what we can get off of this. Not much, but we can make a mess. Wow. Yeah, no, I had this, I had all my card stuff put away nice and neatly, and I was doing all the, so, and I rearranged things because mostly what I'm doing is the sublimation lately. And then I'm like, okay, I'm going to make some cards. And I'm like, I haven't made cards in forever, and I don't know where all my card stuff is because I have everything set up basically for sublimation. All right, that's just going to have to work. I'm going to do some makeshift stuff here. Let me put that there and see what that looks like. Oh, by golly, what a holly jolly Christmas this year. Measure it. What? Acting like I'm going to do something professionally. You're so funny. Linda, you're funny. I'm just outlining our hat so it's more visible, so it can be seen better. And I'm doing it with the metallic silver that I used on the other card for the whisk. And we're going to do that with her bowl also. Because it's not as visible as I would like it to be. Okay, let's see. Do I have green? Oh, you know what I do have? Look at this. I have some patterns of vinyl. And I'm like, what am I going to do with this pattern of vinyl that I got last year? I could cover that and then put her on it. Right? No, I don't like that one. But that's okay. You can do this one. Yes, I like that. Okay. So we're going to cut a strip off because before we start cutting, because this has a little edge on it. right there, that I want to make sure my piece is exact size that I want it to be. So I'm going to cut this, trim this edge off too. And I can use these for things. Okay. Oh, is that what that looks like? Like she made tree cookies? But she made a cupcake. See her cupcake? She made a cupcake. All right. So we need this to measure 7 inches by 5 1/4. And then I'm not going to stick it directly onto that because if it messes up, I mean, I could always just make another base. I am going to stick it directly on there. I could always just make another base if it doesn't work properly. So now I'm going to sit here and play with this printed vinyl, patterned vinyl, whatever, this Cricut vinyl stuff. Let's do it the other way now. Okay, I'm not going to sit here and keep playing with this. Let's try it this way. I have no patience for this kind of stuff, y'all. Yeah, I do too. I like the red too. And I'm like, what am I going to use this vinyl for? I've had it. Like I said, it came in a mystery box whenever they were giving out, when they first came out with the patterned vinyls. Okay. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to fold that in half like that. And I am going to line up this corner edge here. And say, please be straight. Please be straight. And then I'm going to pray that this is straight. And it's not. And it's going to rip my paper if I try to pull it off. It's crooked, guys. It's crooked. It's crooked. What bass music? Boom, 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 boom. I don't hear any bass music. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to stick, I don't want to waste this one because it's already stuck to there. So I'm just going to bring this like this. Right? I'm going to line her up with the lines on here. Just make a small, I'm going to glue her down. And then I'm going to trim it out. And then I'm going to make another probably should use tape. Tape is probably going to work better on this, but you know what? I don't know where my double-sided tape is either. So, and then I'm just going to trim her out. Yeah, I am. I'm going to trim it up. Exactly. We'll give it a haircut, and that way I'm not wasting that piece of vinyl. And like I said, I can just make another card base. I'm not cutting this, I'm measuring this. So this little line right here. Oh, wait, I gotta trim this up. Okay. So now I'm just gonna put this right here. Linda. Right there. That should be good. That should be the mark. There we go. So now she's got that pretty little outline. And if I wanted to, I could use the Christmas trees now. Because they will match color-wise. Do we like that? No, I don't like it because this blue is not in this card. So we're going to leave that alone. So we're just going to get another piece of cardstock. And we're going to trim it. Because like I said, this is a bigger card than the A2s. I'm not doing the A2s. This is a bigger card than that. And let me get this junk out of here because it starts messing with my blade if I don't. Okay. So I'm going to trim it to 10.5 by 7. Yeah, with another card, that'd be cool. Right. All right, by 7. And then I'm going to score it at 5 1/4. I'm loving that first card I made. I'm over here looking at it going, oh, that's so cute. All right, so we're going to do this one at 5 1/4. And these cards would be really good if you are doing like a cookie exchange for Christmas. Or want a hint that tell somebody you want them to bake you some goods. Anyway, 5 1/4. Or just somebody you know that does a lot of baking. I'm going to fold that over. see what we have. We need to cut it down. So we're going to make it even smaller than original size, but that's okay. We're going to glue it on, and then we're going to trim it up after we glue it. And we're not done decorating it. I just wanted to get the sizes down here. Yeah, I get a little carried away with the glue. Okay. So we're going to put it in the corner down here. And on the bottom in the corner there. So, come on, Linda. There you go. We're going to get our trimmer back out. We're going to we could just cut them with scissors, but I at least want to have, I want it straight. Alright, so then I will just take the scissors and finish cutting it now that I know that it's straight. No, I won't. I'm going to open it and do it this way. There we go. Now we need to do a little extra to it because it's not quite extra enough for me. So we're going to take jungle green marker and hope that it doesn't make it ugly. But we're going to make this green because I don't want that red. And I'm just using alcohol ink, alcohol markers. And we're going to do this one. It almost looks black, doesn't it? I should have used the lighter green probably, but I just don't want it red. Don't want it red. Oh, it's raining. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Okay, now we're going to get this red glitter pen. And we're going to make these little berries glitter. Glitter, 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 glitter. Just like we did on the other one. And yep, we went out of lines. Now, because this writing is red, we could go over the entire writing. That'd be a lot of work. We could do that if we wanted to. But See how this sparkles. Okay, I'll be here. I'll be here for a little bit longer. Gonna take a potty break. Myself. And then I'll come back. So go get yourself something to drink. Go to the potty if you need to. I'll be right back, Dee. I gotta go to the bathroom. All right, I'm back. So sorry about that. If you have joined since before the two cards, this is a recap real quick of what we've done so far. We made this card. These are Cricut print and cut. And then we stamped with May's Merry Christmas stamp on the inside. And then this is card 2. I'm thinking I should go over her hair, but I don't know. I think I'm just going to leave it alone. And I'm going to stamp Merry Christmas with the same stamp from the other one on the inside. As soon as I remember where I laid it down at. Because that's who I am. I'm the one who forgets. It's right here. Right here. Found it. All right. So we got our stamp. Ink it up. I'm using Memento Tuxedo Black ink that I have had forever, and that's probably why. It may just be me, but turn this way a little because it's not acting like it's filling up properly. And then I'm going to set this on the line here so I know it's straight, and I'm just going to come in here and go, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. It's July, but I'm going to sing Merry Christmas anyway. Ho, ho, ho. So there we go. There we go. We have Christmas card number 2. Oh, me going to the restroom? It's just right outside the other. So now let's do card 3. We have us a base here. This time I left myself open for interpretation on this one. We have a bowl with a spoon. We have some fancy whisks that I don't know if I'm going to use or not. because I am, maybe. I don't know. But I thought maybe we could hang these like they were hanging. I'm going to layer them, but I don't know about all that either. Put that wrong set into this set. Put that there. Put that there. You know what I'm missing? I'm missing some little Christmas cookies. And then I have the wooden spoon that I'm going to turn into a little red handle. I took a brown one and I printed some red ones also. So that way the spoon would have a red handle. I thought I had some more whisks that weren't attached to each other. Here's one. I do. Here we go. And here's two. So we could just do like a whisk and a spoon. You know, the whisk can be like the bow. I'm thinking, give me some ideas. Let's see. We could pull out some stamps. I'm not really wanting to do too much. I don't want to do coloring, a whole lot of coloring and stuff, because my fingers go numb when I do it. We don't have to have the bowl at all. We can just have a whisk, a spoon, and a whisk. Inspired by Gail, stealing her ideas. And then I'm thinking. We could do the Christmas trees. I could cut that edge off. Make it, no, we can leave it that. We can make a mat for it. Okay, all you wrote was whisk. I don't have that one. I don't have May stamp Vinny cooking. I have a Cricut. And I have some, oh, wait. I have some more pot holders that I can cut out by hand because I didn't make the Cricut cut it out, but I can cut them out by hand. Right here. Let's cut these out. Yes, the Cricut should cut it, but when the Cricut cuts it, I lose these middle pieces because see how the lines intercross each other? So I'm just going to do this myself. And this is, if you have no Cricut, but you can access Cricut Design Space. Or print out some little pot holders. You could do this yourself too. That's one thing about cutting things out by hand. It shows you don't have to have a Cricut to make these kind of things. That helps if you do. All right, let's cut these out better. I'm gonna leave a little bitty white border. Okay, there's one. My fingers will be numb after this. And here it comes two around the corner, down the bend, coming in a long stretch, almost to the finish line. It's a race to the end. Okay, so can you see the little birdies? And then the little bitty snowmen. I believe I got these prints off of Etsy as a scrapbook set. And I uploaded it into Cricut, into Design Space to use as a pattern. And Cricut has just a pot holder. And so I made it a print and cut and did that. So now we need to do this one. This little one is a bunch of snowmen. And I don't remember if this was in, I think this is in Etsy also. Back when I had purchasing powers. When I first got my Cricut. So I've had these patterns for a while. Okay. Okay. So we have 3 pot holders. And we can make the spoon, behold, the spoon be a shelf. We can make a spoon shelf or a spoon rack. Say no if it's a bad idea. Say no. Go ahead in the comment section. No, don't do that, Linda. Or yeah, do that, Linda. I would make it so that it went through these, and I think that's going to be cute like that. And I could hang the whisk also. Or leave the 2 snowmen, get the bird out, bring these whisks right here. See, this would be glued down. So that way it would be like a shelf. And then these 3 here, like that. Well, this would be easier if I was actually gluing them all together. And then those hanging down, like in, like in your kitchen. You guys get the idea? Go for it. I'm trying to see what it looks like on the camera. I think it'll be cute. And then right here, we'll have Merry Christmas on it. Or maybe in the background, we'll have the bowl. You guys can't even see that, can you? Here. I think you can see that now. I know it's kind of sloppy looking, but I think it will look cute. But I think without the bowl. With or without the bowl. I think it's too busy with the bowl. Maybe not. Maybe if I just took the handle out of the bowl. Or wait. Put the bowl in front of it. I don't know. Huh. Without the bowl. Get this little piece out of there. Okay, I'm going to do that. That's what we're going to do. So we need to get a hole punch. Our hole punch is, see if it's where it's supposed to be. And it is, yay! Dollar Tree, $1 for a hole punch. No fancy dancy hole punch there. All right. We're just going to punch a hole. And we're going to do it kind of close to the top of this because we want it to look like it's hanging off of it there. Yeah, like that. And then we're going to do the same thing with this. And we're going to put that one in there like that. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to hole punch this whole thing out. Because I don't know any other way to get that cleaned up without, there we go. That looks better. Looks a little better. And let's do the same thing to this one. Let's cut that white line off. This is hard to do when I have everything this far over so you guys can see what I'm doing. I need to get new glasses because I'm having a hard time seeing. Need to go to the eye doctor. There we go. That's going to have to be good enough. All right. So then we'll put that in there like that and that in there like that. We'll just make our little shelf, our little rack, whatever you want to call it. Before we glue it down, we want to do the measuring. Should they be on one side and this be on the other? No, I want that in the middle. Yeah, all right, let's do some gluing. Go for it. Where'd you go? You're still saying go for it. Boy, my fingers don't want to work. And what would we use for little hooks? Little brads, maybe? Glue residue there. I'm putting these little pop dots underneath here to hold them in place, but to still have some lift to them. And these can go behind it, kind of like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and take one of these little handles here. I'm just going to put some glue on it. And then I'm going to lay these on there where the holes are. Maybe. I might stick this where I want it. I'm telling you, my fingers just don't want to work with me anymore. Sorry, I did not mean for that to jump like that. Now I'm going to peel this, and I'm going to set it right there. And then I'm going to peel this. I'm going to set it right there. There we go. Then I'm going to take this little guy right here. Get back up there. I'm just going to stick it right there. And I'm going to take this other one. I'm going to stick it right there. And I'm going to get one more. I'm going to stick it right there. And I'm going to peel them. Peel and stick. Peel and stick. There we go. All right. I'm going to put a little glitter on this because we want to make it look kind of metallic-y. We should have done this before we glued it down, but that's okay. If I go off the lines, it's okay because I got this scrap paper underneath it. And we're going to take the silver. We're going to go over the silver here. My eyes are not liking this light above me over here. You think it's cute? Thank you. Okay, so we've got red, silver, and green. And we just need to pop them down somehow. I don't want them. I'm just going to do the Merry Christmas in black right on there. No, I'm not going to put Merry Christmas on it at all, even though it does have Christmas decorations on it. It needs something else, y'all. Let's just make a base. And see what we think. I think that's going to be good. Yeah, I'm going to put Merry Christmas on it. So I'm going to measure this out to be 10.5. By 5.25. That was wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. Uh-oh, something went wrong. Oh, there we are. Okay. So we're doing this at 10.5 by 7. By 7. By 7. And then we're going to score it at 5.25. And then we're going to glue it on. Now, if you have a laser printer that you use for foiling, you could always, come on, get in there. There we go. You could always foil the edges. You can foil things. You can do all kinds of things. You could foil these, which I could have probably foiled those if I thought about it in advance, because I have a foil pen. If you have the foil system for the Cricut, you could have done it that way too. But and I'm, like I said, I'm using Memento Tuxedo Black ink for the wording. This would be a good Christmas card for somebody who loves to do some baking. Merry Christmas. Or it can be an invitation to a cookie exchange, or I'm probably going too far doing this, but I'm going to go over this ink with this red glitter. Okay. I think the mail lady's honking. I'll be right back. Mail lady's honking on her mother's yelling. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, y'all. Right at the end, I couldn't even finish. Okay. I'm back. I'm sorry that I disappeared like that. Let's finish this and then we will be done. If you stayed while I was gone, thank you so much. Sorry about that, but when Mom starts yelling because the mail is here and she's out there honking, oh, I'm messing this up. Little Miss Maisie's treats came today. And she's so excited. Well, I'm done messing that up. Mom comes first. Yep. Don't tell her that. Shh, shh. Don't tell her that. So there we go. And then I'll leave the inside blank because if they want to make it an invitation, if they want to write a letter, I don't like that. That's one thing I don't like. So it needs a little bow or something there. But there we go. There's card 3. One of the things I love about doing the cards by way of Cricut Print and Cut is they come out nice looking. So there's one. Let's lift you back up a little. Can you see everything now aside from so you can get to the computer? Let's see. How's that? So there's the 3 cards. We still got to get you up a little, but I can't do this. So there they are. You got the Merry Christmas there, 'tis the season, and 2 'tis the season for bakings. I think this one is my favorite one. Oh, you know what? Let's do that on this one. Let's do the stitching on here. I wish I had, well, I have green. We can do the stitching in green. Doesn't have to be glitter. Just to add some green in because we got one green thing. We don't have any other green. We got red and blue and all right. I'm gonna do some stitching real quick. Boy, I went kind of way kilter over, didn't I? There. Now I like it better. Now I'm like, I should stitch her too, but I'm not going to. But I like those two, baking with the stitching. So, all right, that is what we did. We did this card first. Then we made this card. And then we made this card. And I had a blast, Dee. Thank you. Sorry for any of the breaks and interruptions. This one here is smaller than these because I had to cut it down. And if you're still here at the end of this and you're not subscribed, please click subscribe. Please subscribe to my channel. It doesn't cost you anything. All it takes is for that little tiny mouse just to go a little bit under the video and press that little red button and turn it gray. If it's gray, it's already subscribed, and I appreciate it. Thank you. Give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that little thumbs up too. That way the algorithm will know people like the video and will share it. You have a wonderful day, and I'll see you when I see you. So long, farewell. Bum, 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 bum.